Many people say that the American dream is dead. I don't think so. I feel it's still alive, and in my case, being in this country has changed my life completely. I'm from Peru, and I need to be honest, in that country, I didn't have any opportunity, zero opportunity. My family was very poor. I didn't have access to higher education. I barely had food to eat every day. My parents were very poor. And even though you want to work very hard in that country, even if you work very hard, it's still very, very difficult to find a job. Oh my God, when I got here in the United States in 2019, I found this job in 2020, and they didn't ask me for any experience because the type of job that I was gonna make didn't require for a degree. Or if I wanted to do the same type of job in Peru, they will ask me for so many different documents, for degrees, certifications, because in Peru, in order to get a job in a company, you gotta present so many documents, and it's so hard to get higher education. Is also very hard because imagine if you are poor and if you don't have the support of your parents. Even if you want to apply for a national or public university, there are so many appliers, so many people that want to get a place to study in one of those national universities. But in my case, I left my family when I was 16, 17 years old to go to Lima, the capital of Peru. And then I found a job, and then I lived on my own, covering all my expenses entirely. So for me, there wasn't any option of studying at the university. So it was very hard for me, but of course, I always had bigger plans. So my point here is just to picture how difficult it is from a person from a Latin American country to succeed in life when you are really poor or when you don't have many resources. It's different when you are here. When I got here, I came legally, by the way. My husband is an American citizen, so many people will say, oh, because your husband is American, that's why you have all of these privileges. But to be honest, there are many American families, many American citizens that they are here in this country, and those, I won't say all of them, but some of them will say that, oh no, here it's not possible to achieve the American dream. Well, I have a different opinion because I'm a very hardworking person, and I know that in order to achieve some goals, you gotta put some work, you gotta take action, you gotta keep moving forward, you gotta be determined and persistent. And here, as I said, in 2020, I found this job in this American multinational company in Cuyahoga Falls in Ohio. And this learning here, I never worked in an office before, but here I was surrounded by good people, thank God. And these people really taught me so many great things to learn about the corporate world here in the US. And it has been great. And that year in 2020, my dream was always to study at the university. That was a goal for me because it was something that I wanted to do since I was a child. So I studied in Peru, but then when I came here to the United States, I needed to stop my studies. So as soon as I got here and I found the opportunity to continue, I transferred my credits from my university in Peru to continue with my studies here in this country. And I finished my degree in 3 years. And I was over the moon. I graduated last year in May, and I was so happy. And now I have a daughter. I work at home. And many people will say, oh my God, you're so lucky because you have your husband that supports you, that helps you. And it's true. I have my husband, and he is a great man and husband and father. And I'm very lucky for it, and I'm blessed for it. But I think if you really want to succeed in this country, imagine if I didn't want to study here. Imagine if I didn't want to go to work and I just wait for my husband to support me and to do everything, and then complain that I don't have the opportunities to succeed. So my situation would be very different. So in my case, I work very hard, and I always try to find ways to really find opportunities and to meet the right people. I think if you really want to succeed in this country, you gotta be surrounded by the right people and willing to learn and always willing to work hard. I think that's the difference. And when people say that the American dream is dead, I don't think so. I don't agree with them. I think with hard work, you can really achieve many great things in this country. Of course, as I said in the beginning of this video, nothing is perfect. There are some things that I don't like about this country, but I'm not gonna talk about those things in this video. I'm gonna focus on the good and everything and every wonderful blessing that this country has given me. And of course, I'm here legally, and many people will say, well, because you're legal and you have so many different things. Again, my theory of American citizens here, some of them still complain and say that it's not possible, when in fact it's possible. But you gotta be smart and you gotta make really good decisions for your life. If you don't have a path, if you don't have a vision of what you want to achieve in life, and you just act automatically or as things come to your way, that's not gonna be good if you really want to succeed in life. So for me, this video is not to say, look at me and I have so many great things, no. But I came from a very poor country, from a very poor family in every way, not only economically, also personally. I came to this country with very little self-esteem, because that's how I grew up, that's how my parents were. But I learned, I changed, and I found so many opportunities in this country. And it also depends of where you live. I think people that are maybe in New York or in these big states, big cities, they see so many things. Maybe there is more crime, there is more delinquency, more chaos, more it's a mess and a loud city. But I'm here in this part of Ohio and I'm happy, surrounded by nature. It's very quiet, it's very tranquil, it's safe, it's secure. I'm happy to be raising a kid here, surrounded by nature. If you feel like the American dream is dead, I think it depends on your situation, of course. But in my personal situation, America is great. With its flaws, of course. But I'm so happy to be here in this country, and I'm very, very grateful for everything that I achieved. And I hope you really enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my channel for more content like this, and you can also follow me on Instagram, Kate Ciabel in USA. Thank you and see you next video. Bye.